Make it make sense. Could somebody please make it make sense?
Big Mims.
Surfer.
Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you see. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things of your dreams. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you see. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things of your dreams. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense.
What's up, everybody? It's Make It Make Sense. I'm here for another video. Y'all, it's cold. It's cold. I'm just so it is what it is. I'm out in Atlanta. I had a couple of charity events to attend with some close friends. Shout out to them. Super good causes. Very proud of my friends for doing this. So I usually try to show up and show out. This episode, I typically would not do this while I'm out of town, but I have a special surprise that's going to be happening like a little bit later. But now come on, Fur. It's cold. It's cold. It is what it is. It's cold. So I'm going to say the episode was a little bit of a filler episode. We really got into the juice, the meat and potatoes towards the end. I'm not going to lie. Even though Giselle's not my favorite person, I kind of liked seeing Giselle and Karen interact. And the interaction was hilarious. The fact that she went in that house, and these were the faces she made, y'all. As she was in Giselle's house, looking around, she was trying to be real nice, be real appropriate, but this is what was going on in her head as she was looking at Giselle's decor. No, she was nice enough. She, Giselle showed her around the completed thing. I mean, it's not a bad house, I guess, per se. It just looks like my grandma would say hodgepodge at this point. It's like a really modern garage that isn't even enclosed all the way. Then it's like ranch style with an added addition that's wood when the rest of the house is brick. It's not great, but whatever. I think the problem is Giselle specifically has something to say about Monique's mansion, asking, well, who has a fish tank? Who does that? Giselle was trolling with the decor. I don't know what you call it, but I just don't call it nice or pleasant to the eyes. It's interesting. But Karen was nice enough. Even the producers asked her, why is Karen wearing this? Y'all, this is a costume. This is not a confessional. This is a costume. She still looks pretty, but what is that? Producers are asking her, what do you really think of Giselle's house renovation? And her response was, I like the chandelier. I do like Karen and Giselle together. They do make for good TV, but these faces, Karen is trolling us with these faces because she knows she's going to get some camera time. She's been doing it since season 1. Giselle, pretty woman, but she's looked ridiculous in season 1. I do like seeing them together, but the whole purpose of this is Karen is in a good enough space with Giselle to visit. I'm fine with it. They start talking about Mia and Jacqueline, and Giselle is downloading Karen on all of the innuendos she's making about her. And as I'm watching this, I'm really just kind of like, Giselle, I get that this is a storyline, but we really don't need production from you. We need you to find a man or a date or do something other than talk about other people. But as we'll get into it, I think that part of the issue is Mia. Mia is definitely part of the issue for putting these things out there. And after I had my interview with Tita Talks, I am thinking that some of this is contrived, and we'll get into that. But just on the surface, it would be it would be weird for me to see two friends, or I'm introduced as your friend and then actually you're a sexual partner. Mm, and then you're asking to sit on my lap. No, I'm good because I see what you do with your friends. When Mia said she was going to sit on Giselle's lap and Giselle was like, no, thank you. I don't think Robin would have appreciated that. Thanks so much for the super chat. Trent says, can we give it up for Giselle's new wig? No. I mean, no. Giselle, yes. No, it's fine. It's nothing to write home about. It's a far cry from how we met her. So yeah, I guess she's doing okay. I guess she's doing okay, respectively. We move on to the specifics. So we have Mia saying, or Giselle perceiving her to say, if I'm not winning, she wouldn't be in that Porsche. When I first heard it, I thought she was just kind of being gauche and talking about the fact that the girl drove a Porsche, but they interpret it as just Mia bought it for Jacqueline. And knowing that Jacqueline has a really good job, I wouldn't, and a man, I wouldn't see her taking that. Weird. But again, this is on Mia, not on Giselle. Mia is bringing this to the forefront for a storyline. And sleeping with Mia's boyfriend. So we've now heard this story multiple times about her sleeping with the boyfriend, or trying out his D because it was so good and she wanted to watch Jacqueline do her boyfriend. It's weird. It's weird. I can't. What does Jacqueline do? I don't know. I'll have to find out from. I know what she does, but I don't know if that was one of those things that Tita told me I wasn't supposed to say. But she does have a good job, and Mia did try to get her fired. Let me put my allegedly banner. Per Tita, Mia tried to get Jacqueline fired from her good job. So y'all do with that as you may. If you haven't seen my video with Tita, it's a two-parter. Part 2, I think, is actually better than part 1. Part 1 had some juice, but check out part 2. But I'm feeling like this is staged for a storyline. So Ashley and the kids. Although I think that her children are adorable, they actually really do look like their father. I'm starting to feel like this moving is for a storyline because I believe she's still in the house with Michael in present day. So if you're still there, we do know she's dating a dude from Summer House, but that could even be staged for publicity. I don't know what to believe, but I'm tired of this consistent forcing us to see Ashley interact with random people, always talking about Michael. Like, do something better. Give us something more. Unless she's like fighting, I don't care at all about her storyline. Her kids are cute, but whatever. I want to say when she started talking about the fact that her her and Michael will be going in on another house together, and she said specifically, our finances are so intertwined. No, they're not. You want your finances to be intertwined. Without the show, I don't think that her athletic leisure stuff is selling. You want your finances to be intertwined with Michael because you do not want to go back under that bridge with Sheila. I'm just saying. You don't Ashley is going to do whatever she has to do to make sure she's not under a tent, in a tent under a bridge. Just saying. I have I have somebody in the background. Let's see. What's up, Lisa?
Nothing, darling. How you doing, honey? I tell you one thing, baby doll. Now you know I don't like Giselle, but I'm like Giselle. I'm gonna get to the bottom of it too between Jackie and Mia. What's going on? And I believe Mia did probably did buy that Porsche because she make it seem like she did buy that Porsche when she was talking, and they was in Miami. So I want to know too what y'all been doing. Then they tell me why is Mia going around watching people having sex?
Okay, so you are intrigued, Lisa, with
Yes,
the.
I am. I don't want to be intrigued by stuff like that. But when you bring it up, I'm on that. I'm nosy. I'm like Giselle. What the hell's going on between y'all two? Because me and my best friend, we ain't up to no shower together. And I'm sure they ain't finna look at her and her man having sex. Or she
I'm with
having sex
you.
with my man. We don't get down that way.
It's a little
I don't know
strange.
what kind of friendship they got, but that's something scary. And then I can't believe this woman said, I mean, Mia said that she checked out the woman kitty cat with a flashlight.
Well, I appreciate you toning it down, Lisa.
Yeah,
Lisa was looking for the word. Lisa
yeah.
was looking
And
for the
she was
word.
looking at me, I'm like, what is going on here? And then
Do you
Karen was all
do you
for it too,
hold on,
like I
Lisa?
was. Karen was all for it.
Hold on,
Like,
Lisa. Do you believe that it was just with the flashlight? Because that story sounded a little made up to me.
I do believe something else more went on. I
I
really do.
well, we're
And then
jumping
you
a
know,
little.
Wendy told the
We're
truth. You remember Wendy said that it was something that went down. If something went down, I'm sorry, y'all, about the fan. I can't do nothing about it. Because the real big fan is out. I'm gonna try to get the fan, lap fan.
Lisa, hold on, really quick. I thought you had said that part of the fan problem is on your computer. The
It
fan on your
is.
computer.
It's on my computer.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Um, but no, back to the show. So I do not believe personally that it was something as simple as two friends saying, "Hey, girl, open up your legs. Let me see." I want. According to Tita, Jacqueline went on to go to school and Mia didn't. So I don't know how Mia was saying she was going to be a doctor. And
And see, that's the problem. I believe that's the jealousy of it. See, Jacqueline went on to
do
go to
you
school.
oh Lisa, do you hear that?
What?
I think I hear knocking at your door.
No knocking. Ain't no knocking at my door, baby.
Are you
This my bed.
No, I think I hear some knocking at your door.
Oh, oh, that's the doorbell. I ain't worrying about that. Somebody else will get it.
No, I think you should go get it.
No, I'm not going to get nothing.
No,
It's late at nighttime.
Lisa, trust me. I think you should go get it.
I'm not going to the door. Okay. We
Lisa,
got
no,
other people in the house.
Lisa, I really think you should go get it. I think it's Santa Claus.
Okay. Okay. What have you done? Okay.
We'll be here.
I'm gonna y'all.
Okay, so this is what's going on, y'all. So Lisa is such a sweet person. She's one of my faves. Part of the reason that we're always telling her to turn her sound off or mute herself is because the fan on her computer. So I think Santa might be at the door. um, no, it's not Aunt Bertha. Wait, but what is she doing? She's doing a whole bunch of talking. She said, I am not going to the door. It is late at night. Was somebody at your door?
Yes, it was. Hold on. Let me get back in my bed so I get to vlogging. Talking to you.
Who was it?
It's a gift, y'all. It's a gift. Y'all, he got a gift for me. Thank you so much. I don't know what it is.
I didn't say I got you a gift. Don't be putting words in my mouth.
Well, whoever got me the gift, thank y'all so much. Here we go. Can I open it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
We
yours.
gonna open up the gift, y'all. We gonna open up the gift. Let me see. This the gift right here. So. Okay. I've heard this name brand before, but I don't know exactly what it is. I don't know
It looks
exactly
like
what it
a
is.
it
But
looks
I'm
like
trying.
a
It's
computer.
fitness apart. Nah, whoever gave this to me, I don't have a gift for y'all. Y'all got to start doing this stuff for me. Cause I got to start doing stuff for y'all. Huh.
The chat saying they love you.
Yeah, I
But
see.
you don't technically have to open it right now, Lisa. It's a laptop. And from what I was told, it's a laptop where you won't have to worry about your fan. That's just what I heard. That's what I heard on the street.
So you gonna make me do the ugly part like Oprah Winfrey said.
Oh no, face, don't do the cry. Don't do it, face.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe this, man. Whoever did this, thank you.
It was
Thank you
Santa.
so much. I really do appreciate it. But I now got two computers. And
Well,
I'm supposed to do.
I think this one will be good for. I know you call into a lot of people's shows. So from what I was told, this will be good for if you're calling into a show. It has a good webcam, and you won't have to worry about the fan.
Okay. Oh my God, y'all just, oh my goodness. Y'all got me doing the ugly cry.
It's Christmas.
My eyes are leaking too. Oh my goodness, this is so. And I'm gonna take it out so everybody can see it. But we're
Okay.
gonna get
Well,
back to the show too. We gonna still
yeah,
talk
no,
about the show.
I'm gonna drop you down to finish my thing, but you'll be the first person I pull up.
Okay.
Okay, and then you'll have it open.
Yeah, I have it on by then.
Okay. Okay. So where were we? Okay, y'all. Lisa's one of my faves. Oh, thanks, really B. She says my eyes are leaking. It's Christmas, and Lisa deserves it. Lisa calls into a lot of people's shows, and she has her own channel, Cocktails with Lovable Lisa. So definitely check her out. Thank you so much, really B. It says, "What's my IG?" Mine is Make It Make Sense Now. Thanks, Rosie. Thank you so much for this, Joy Mims. Merry Christmas, Lisa. Love you too. That was nice. Thank you, Rosie. I appreciate that. That's a very generous uh super chat. Thank you so much. um, so we move on to the back to the show. uh y'all, Lisa has me about to tear up. I'm trying not to. We got Giselle and Robin talking about the live show. They invested $10,000, y'all. Why? They invested $10,000 in it. This could have been like a high school theater performance. I don't know what was really going on. I mean, we know they don't even buy their own hotel, get their own hotel room. So invest in 10 grand. Not a, I mean, whatever. Whatever. I'm trying here with Giselle and Robin, but I'm not here for them. And 120 VIP tickets. Who would the VIPs be, and why would anybody pay more? We'll get into the breakdown of how much they made versus how much they spent, but I don't know that I believe those numbers. I really don't know if I believe those numbers. Oh, what's up, Jolene? I see you in here. I see you in here. 5,000 each still seems like a lot. Robin. Okay. We get Robin and Juan are engaged for 2 years. I don't care. Is it a storyline? I don't care. I do know that Robin has been activated, but I think this whole petition almost to get her off the show has really pushed her forward. But I don't care to hear anything else about Robin and Juan unless they want to get into the mess about what's happening with that lawsuit. That's pretty much the only thing that I want to really get into with that. Trina. Now, Candace, I'm here for it. I appreciate her working on her fitness right before Mama Dot was not necessarily so concerned. It is a big deal to have Trina on there with her. She really is going for her dreams, and I can appreciate that. Like, her and Karen are really doing it every which way. We got Wendy. Now, Wendy is back from her surgery. She's had 2 surgeries. But why would her mama be offering her red wine and pork chops? Spicy pork chops. Spicy Nigerian pork chops. I think her mom is in it for the camera time at this point. I really do. If her mom was not in it for the camera time and she was doing that, then heaven help us all. But it was a lot. Her daughter, absolutely adorable. But I knew when she came over there to help her that she really wanted the soup. Let me take this super chat down. Thanks again, Rosie. That was super nice. I got another one. That was really sweet. Thanks. Is it Precious B? Priscb. Let me know how that's pronounced. Prissy B. My bad. I can be slow sometimes. Thank you, Joe. Love that the first back. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Use these towards Lisa new laptop. Big up, Mims. Oh, thank you so much, Satra Del Rey. I appreciate it. Candace, Trina, Robin. So she has a prenup meeting with Juan. Y'all, the reason I'm not really going to go in depth in this is, again, I don't really care. I don't know how much this is accurate. I mean, if Juan is filming again, then he must be getting a cut or a percentage, or Robin's check has been like, something is up, because the fact that they're sharing this much. But again, I don't care. If y'all care, put it in the chat. For me personally, I'm just not all that concerned with the ins and outs of Robin and Juan and whatever they got going on. Infidelity clause. He doesn't want to do a prenup at all. It just gives thirst. It gives, we need to make this check work because we got a new mortgage. More power to you. Let's see. Wendy's mom said that they told her at the doctor's office that she needed to change her lifestyle, and she interpreted that as needing new titties. She says that because she breastfed, her titties are now on the ground, and her expectation is that Wendy needs to pay for her some new titties. Just saying. Yeah, y'all definitely hit the like button. We got about 400 people in here, so let's get to at least about 250 likes. Let's push for that. Oh, thanks, DGF. That was a very generous super chat. I appreciate that. Or super sticker, I should say. I mean, Wendy, you did get your titties done, and your mom did sacrifice to get you those 4 degrees. So at this point, you could, hook her up. You could send her to your doctor, like Portia did her mom. Allegedly. Sorry, allegedly. We get to this performance. Oh no, Karen goes to download Mia about Giselle. Now, this is some juice, y'all. But again, I don't know how to take this. Karen says everything that Giselle told her, but Mia is kind of like laughing and says, yes, her exact words were, we did some strange, promiscuous things. But when pressed on what those things were, she said that she took a flashlight to the girl's coochie. Y'all can put in the chat. Are you believing that? Like, who gaps their legs open to let their friend look at their coochie with a flashlight? And moreover, like I said earlier, Jacqueline went on to college. And as far as Tita says, Mia didn't. So how are you trying to be a doctor? You're playing doctor with your friend's coochie, but you're not going to school to actually become a doctor. again, I don't know what to believe. Like, is this for a storyline? And if so, why would you want to smut your friend out for a storyline? Like, what would be the point of that? It makes absolutely no sense. A flashlight to her coochie. I'm sorry, a flashlight to her baby door. Shout out to Jolene. No, oh, I can't. Princess, I would definitely put up your comment, but I am not because but y'all can see. Thank you so much for the super chat. He says, Merry Christmas, everybody. I appreciate that. Yeah, I do not believe. I'm pretty sure she touched that girl. Or they had some the kitty clickish things going on. I can believe that. I don't believe she's sleeping with G, but I definitely believe that back then, maybe they were experimenting with each other. She was in the girl's house at age 16. So, kids do things, but it's weird. So Karen presses that who are you and G sleeping with? Who are you watching your husband have sex with? And she says, Peter's ex-girlfriend. Now, Peter had told Wendy that his issue with Mia and Gordon was that they had done some shady stuff to the ex-girlfriend. So was that the shady? Like, at what point? Like, that would be weird. You're passing around your threesome sex partner to your friend. Like, people are not pass arounds. So if you were sleeping with her, I would not be surprised if you were also sleeping with Peter. Just saying. She digitally manipulated her. Okay, good. We'll put that up. She digitally manipulated her. Sorry. Did I see me on Yesterday's Dress? No, I did not. Hey, Evangelist Val, what's up? It's been a minute. They definitely kiss. They definitely touch. Candace decides she's not going to the show to see them because Giselle is not deserving her, but she's cool with Robin. So it is weird that you would not go to at least support Robin, but I don't think any of these people are really friends. So, y'all, you spent $10,000 and you didn't even pack the house. Was I the only one who saw how empty this whole arena was? It's a very small theater and you didn't even pack it out. So when Robin was saying that they made $14,000 of profit, that meant that the total would have been, let's see. They invested 10, they made 14,000 in profit. So that meant that the ticket sales would have had to have been $24,000. Do you all see $24,000 worth of ticket sales in this auditorium? Because I'm not seeing it. What were they charging everybody? $500 a head? I just don't think that they made $24,000. Then you have to factor in production cost. Bravo filmed it, but they filmed it. You have assistants. I don't believe that they made that money. And it was really hodgepodge. So I'm with Karen. Karen was there with the notepad saying what not to do. The host didn't even get the names right. The host called Robin Bryant. Now, y'all, that was a Freudian slip. We were all thinking that as soon as it got said, that was definitely a Freudian slip. Oh, I got another super chat. Fatima Kid, thank you so much. She said, Mia just be lying when her mouth is moving. I don't believe anything she says. Anyway, Merry Christmas. And that was that wasn't me. That was Santa. Thank you, Fatima. I appreciate that. They made $4. Hey, Norris, what's up? Karen said you had 5 to 10 seats in between. I don't believe they made any money. The boring ass show. Just dreadful. Exactly. Yeah, the whole thing was bad. I just make sure the mic works. So they didn't do any sound testing. It was pretty bad. It definitely was. The dancing, it didn't make sense. Ray was over it. Y'all, we're not even gonna play. It was a mess. It literally was like something some kids would have thrown together. Sharice was over there trying to look anything other than bored, but it was given very bored. Karen No born dancers. So that wasn't the meat and potatoes. Nobody really cared about the live performance. What everybody cares about is Giselle talking to Jacqueline. So Giselle separated Mia from Jacqueline so that she could be a producer and get the tea. And I'm actually not mad at her. I just wish she had some business of her own. She's asking very specific questions to Jacqueline about the Porsche. And Jacqueline very clearly says she purchased her own Porsche. When Mia sits down, though, she says the Porsche is in her name, again, alluding to the fact that she somehow paid for this woman's car. It's very weird. It's very contrived. But when it gets to the point of asking if Gordon is her sugar daddy, Jacqueline should have been extremely offended, but instead she plays along with it. So I'm not understanding, guys, what the point is at this particular point of Jacqueline. If you are in a relationship, it would not behoove you to allow this woman to really make you seem like a single woman. I don't like it and I don't believe it. So as she's asking these questions, instead of Mia saying, or instead of Jacqueline saying, no, I don't have any dealings with Gordon, she says, I want Mia here for this conversation, which that non-answer is an answer. Y'all can put in the chat. When she said that, did you feel like that non-answer was her saying, yes, I have messed around with Mia and Gordon? Her specific response was, no, I just want us all here for the conversation, but it didn't make sense. It didn't make sense. That pretty much was the episode. I'm gonna go ahead and bring up Face, and then I also am dropping the link. Again, anybody is welcome to come up. The link has been dropped. What's
Hi
up,
there.
Face?
Oh my God, I cannot believe I'm still in shock.
Are
And whoever Santa Claus, baby,
Mhm.
thank you for this gift. And I promise you, but I'm gonna say next time, baby, dog, Santa Claus, make the gift be 6'6" and
The
brown
devil?
sugar. Okay.
Wait,
And I
what?
want this one.
What is some 6'6" brown sugar?
A man.
Oh, I don't know that Santa delivers men. I don't know.
Well, yes, he do. Yes, he do. Yes, he do. I know a lot of women out there got men on their Christmas tree this year. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna try to get Giselle one too. So, real quick, Face, what
But
is your overall thought?
this right here is, I say I give it a 4. It was nothing that interesting. I don't think I was interested in anything with Neil and Homegirl. And not like Wendy daughter, she can't get her camera time in, honey. She
She's
can't get
very
her
cute.
camera time in with mom. I don't blame her. Make her start, you know what I'm saying? But she got a beautiful daughter, so and other than that, now we all know that house ain't no good. You know Kevin will say something bad about that house. You know what I'm saying? So we all know the house is not decorated. You know, we seen Giselle clothing, how way she dressed, so you already know the house ain't gonna be decorated right, all right? So let's
House
be
was a
honest
mess.
about that. So yeah, ooh, she look old, but she don't look like that. Now she look better right there. I don't know what happened through the years, baby. Something happened, baby. Dog. You need to have to play serious on, okay? Yeah, but
Lisa,
Mia is
Did you
Mia,
open the box, Lisa?
huh?
Did you
Yeah, I
open the
opened up the
box?
box. This is the box. This is the laptop, y'all. Somebody gave me a uh, laptop for early Christmas. Santa Claus did. I thank Santa Claus. Uh, and I did the ugly quiet Oprah ugly quiet earlier. And I thank whoever did this for me. I would truly be loved. And tonight, a lot of prayers will be going up to God for this.
Y'all, let me tell you how hard Lisa made this on me. I told Lisa that I wanted to send her a Christmas card, and she was like, she sent me her address, but then she gave me very specific instructions. I was supposed to delete the address, copy it, would take a screenshot, a picture, I was like, Lisa, what? She was very specific. So then I had one of my very best friends deliver it to her, and Lisa was not gonna open the door. Lisa was, I said,
No,
Lisa,
I'm
I
gonna,
think
I'm,
somebody
I'm gonna
touched
tell
the
you
door.
something. I'm gonna tell you something, and then I'm gonna say this: we've
Uh-huh.
been having a trouble with a male
Mm-hmm.
around this neighborhood,
Mm-hmm.
and I encountered him yesterday when I was bringing my groceries in.
I got you. Safety first. I
Yeah,
understood, Lisa. I
and
understood.
so I know there are men in the house
Mm-hmm.
because I have men roommates. I
Mm-hmm.
would rather let them open up the door than me, and that's just my preference. You know,
Okay, no,
when I
I hear
have
you.
delivery, you should have. I know what you were telling me, but when I have deliveries and stuff, I look
Mm-hmm.
on my app and I make sure they close to my house so I can get them.
I'm Lisa. You're a single woman. I definitely get safety first,
And
but to
like I
close out,
said,
because I
love you. I love you. I love whoever ever did this for me, and I appreciate y'all so much. And now I got two laptops.
will use the one when you're doing your
I
streaming
know when I'm doing
without the
y'all
fan.
shows, when I'm doing vlogging with y'all, I will use the gray one. And the other one, I know because I just blog about it. I just did something on Instagram. I just talked
Mhm.
about it. And I mean, I can't appreciate enough.
No,
This is
you're
this
very
is
welcome,
this is
Lisa. Very deserving.
thank
Shout
you
out your
so much.
channel real quick before I have to drop you down because I have a, a pack backstage.
Hmm.
Shout out your channel.
My channel is Contest Lover Belisa.
Mhm.
I will be going back live at the beginning of the year. I had already told
Okay.
myself this because y'all also this year in 2023 you will see me on my weight loss journey. I looks up y'all and I see meals on the treadmill and I hear go all the time he exercising. So this year, y'all, I'm going back to LA Fitness and y'all and I'm gonna start documenting it while by my weight loss.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Lisa, I want
But
to thank you so much. You carved out some time for me. I have a long backstage, so I am
bring
going
them
to
up,
see
baby.
you.
Bring them up. You
I
shut
am.
me back down, baby. I mean, I thank y'all. Whoever did this. If you didn't do it, one of your other people did it.
It
I
was
thank
Santa
y'all so
Claus.
much.
It was
And next
actually
time,
Santa.
Santa
It was
Claus,
Santa. Yeah.
Santa Claus. Next time, make sure he be 6'2"
Bye,
and
Lisa.
clear,
You
okay?
don't put them kind of. You don't put that kind of order in to Santa Claus or Jesus. No,
You ask Jesus for a man. You can ask
you don't
Jesus for
tell.
a man.
You don't give him specifics about he got to be 6'6" and under your tree.
But actually,
Goodbye,
yeah.
Face. Thank you so much for coming up. Enjoy
I
your
love y'all.
laptop. Bye. What's up, Sebastian?
Hey Mims, how are you? I love the
I'm
coat.
good.
Um, this episode, I'm gonna give it a 5. It was horrible, but a lot of tea was dropped during this episode that I needed to know.
About
Um,
what, Mia?
not yeah, Mia, of course,
Hmm.
Mia, as always. I don't like the sex positivity that Mia portrays on this show. Like, it's people like her who encourages STDs to spread.
Okay.
It's people like her. I'm sorry. Gonorrhea, HIV.
Oh, don't say those
AIDS.
words. You
Oh,
will get me demonetized. But we get what
okay.
you're saying. We get what you're
Okay.
saying.
The STDs that are major in this country are on a
Hmm.
rise currently. And it's people like Mia and Jacqueline, maybe, who go out there and have these threesomes, foursomes, fivesomes. I don't know what they do, but whatever that they do is
Hmm.
really what causes these type of mass spreading events. And the only thing I hope,
Well, how do you know that they're not practicing safe sex?
how do I know that?
Yeah. How
Is
do you
safe
know
sex
that they're
ever
not practicing safe
100%?
sex?
Can you please tell me when has safe sex been 100%?
No, I mean, I we know that they do involve outside partners, but they might be safe with it.
No safe sex is
Uh-huh.
100% except abstinence. That's the only thing that's 100%. Those
Yeah,
other
that's
little
why I'm a virgin.
Mims, stop, Mims, stop. But these are super spreader events. Like,
I don't think that everybody who has sex with somebody is spreading. I don't
no,
think
I
that.
don't
I
think
think
everybody
that.
who has sex with somebody is spreading. I never said that, but I'm just saying what Mia's portraying on this show ever since last season. How she
Mhm.
said her and her that G loves white women, blonde, and everything, and we be going in together. That's why Wendy was right when she said that. Like, come on, that's too. There's a difference between sex positive and hoe
Okay.
positive, and that's what Mia
So,
is.
okay, so do you believe that Mia and Jacqueline have done something more than just the flashlight and the coochie?
Oh, of course.
Okay. Expound. What do you think happened?
Of course, I think they've done a lot more. I think not just flashlights were in there, so other things could have been in there as well.
Okay, so Sebastian is of the mindset that they've had sex. Anything else, Sebastian? Any
Everyone have
other?
a happy holidays, happy Hanukkah to the Jews today. And that's it. Have a good night.
Sebastian, we did hit 50 members, so probably next time I'm live, I'm gonna be doing the giveaway for those Prada bracelets. So I know you always say you don't want to be part, but they're unisex.
It's okay.
You Sebastian never wants to be part of the giveaways.
I don't.
Okay. All right. Well, no, you
Hey,
know
give my
that's
spot to a second person, to another member. Give someone my spot.
okay. Well, I appreciate you supporting supporting the channel, Sebastian. I will see
No
you for the
problem.
next time, sir. And they are not having super. People can have, you know, adult situations in their adult relationships as long as they're all consenting.
Nothing's wrong with them doing that. I'm not saying nothing's wrong with it, but I'm just
Mhm.
saying it's people like that that persuades others to go have said activities.
You're thinking that she is making it okay for people to be promiscuous. You,
Yes, that's the thing I'm saying. We
I'm
are
gonna write to
normalizing
Amber
certain
Rose and
activities.
have her give you a call. Bye,
Bye, babe.
Sebastian.
Bye.
What's up, Mo? You're muted.
Hey,
Hey,
that was
welcome.
crazy what he said.
You don't agree with Sebastian?
I mean, no, you can get I guess I'll say disease. I don't want to affect your channel, but you can get that from a husband that was cheating on you. I mean, I
Hmm.
don't have a problem with Mia's like weird activity. I think that she herself is just strange. Like the way they talk about it. I'm like, just be direct and say what you do. But yeah, this episode was boring.
It wasn't. It wasn't given a lot. And
No, it was
Giselle,
boring. And then did you peep how mad Giselle was that she couldn't go to Robin's wedding? Or she was like, "Oh, she's been engaged for 4 years." I'm like, "Why are you throwing shade at your friend like that?"
I skipped over a lot of that part, but did you notice how titillated Robin was at the thought of Mia and Jacqueline doing more? That is
Mm,
the face of titillation.
yeah.
That was joy. That was pure joy that Robin was exuding at the
Mm.
thought.
I think it's just weird how Jacqueline won't say what happened. She's the one kind of hiding stuff too. It's weird. And then Mia said that she messed around with Peter's girlfriend.
Hmm.
But I don't get how it's an issue because Peter didn't seem angry at her in Miami. So,
Wendy told us that Peter had told, I'm sorry, Patricia had told her that he actually really did not mess with them anymore because of some shady stuff that they had done to his ex-girlfriend. Now,
Mm.
Tita said in the time that she worked in that household, she never once saw Peter go over to that house. Remember, oh, he was the first child, the first man to hold my daughter and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Never came around.
Mm.
So
I
I
just don't know
think
what
Peter,
Mia's hiding. It's weird.
I she's not. I don't know. I want to root for her, but there's nothing really aspirational about her.
Yeah.
Anybody who's sex positive, I'm down for them. But
Mm-hmm.
this, it's not a good look. It's not like nobody wants to think of Gordon thrusting himself on Mia on a beach in Miami.
I don't want to think about it either. Also, Mia, I don't know. She just gives fake and like that her voice she uses. She's like, I'm a boss. Like, yeah. I'm like, that's how she talks. I can't deal with it.
Tita said that was not how she used to talk.
Yeah. So why didn't you go to the recently Shady live event?
Um, if I was gonna do any event from there, it would be if Candace does a performance. I would go to a Candace performance. I am really working on trying to get an interview with Candace. I have upped the ante. I told them,
Okay.
I will do a giveaway of 2 tickets to 2 of my subscribers on her next city tour, wherever she's
Hmm.
going.
I would
So
I would go to a Candace show. I really like her. I think she's talented.
I'm trying to work for y'all. I'm trying to work for y'all.
But that event looked empty. Karen looked like she wanted to leave.
Ray wanted to leave. Ray was
And
pissed.
their podcast is actually popular. I don't like it personally. I rather listen like Alexander Rogers does recaps of it, and I'll listen to that. But I can't listen to the podcast. It's
He
boring.
recaps their podcast.
Yes,
Oh Lord, I'll pass.
it's
I love
shady.
Alexander, but I'll pass.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anything closing, Mo?
I hope next episode was better because this was boring.
I
Bye.
I want to. I do want to see when they get into more of Jacqueline, kind of like finding her voice. And
Mm-hmm.
I never would have thought that that woman on the next episode would really go at Candace and ask Candace for a one-on-one conversation like that. Nothing about that seems smart to me.
Oh, you mean when Candace called her a Sesame Street character?
Exactly.
Yeah, like she definitely has a very strong face. And I feel like I have a very strong face too, but I don't know. I just don't like what she's doing to Chris. It seems really weird. It looks like she seems like she's trying to get on the show.
I mean, at this point, none of them really are doing too much. So they
Yeah.
need the peripheral characters to kind of like move the storylines along. Because if you know, in any reality show, the central cast should move the storylines along. But in this instance, it is peripheral people. So that's a little weird. But thank you so much, Mo.
All
I
right, bye.
appreciate it. Hopefully next week when you come up, it will have been a better episode.
I hope so. Bye.
Bye. What's up, in my opinion?
Hey, ma'am, how are you?
I'm good. I'm actually a little warm now. What's up? What do you think about this episode?
I see you got on a nice coat and everything.
It's faux. Don't have Peter coming after me. It's faux.
Uh, a mess, a mess, a mess, a mess. I think you'll run Patricia off. Let me tell you something. Juan's
Mhm.
roommate, okay, had the right last name because as much as she's up Giselle's behind, she should be Robin Bryant. Yes, so she had the right name by mistake. And let me
She
tell
was
you
happy.
something. I feel like I feel like Mia is one of those people that wants attention, whether it's good attention or bad attention. She just wants attention. And I refuse to give it to her because baby, don't play in my face and not on my TV screen. So I wish they go ahead and get rid of her. Because what purpose is she serving?
Who? Mia?
Yeah, what purpose is she
Oh.
serving?
Well, now she's the only
Like
storyline.
She doesn't own her company anymore. The family kicked out of that. Okay. She said Gordon don't have no money. I know she ain't got none.
No, Gordon
What purpose?
definitely has the money.
But she said, you remember tonight, she said Gordon doesn't have the money. She
She's been
trying
with
to play it
Reggie.
like she has the money.
That's because she was still making that $400,000, but
That
that's
four hundred
gone.
$400,000 ain't gonna get you far in Potomac. It's not getting you far. Like, let's make that make sense, okay? Let's really
Well, I
make
mean,
that
she
make
has
sense.
she has the show, right? So let's say she makes 100, maybe 80. So that's almost 500,000 that I don't know
And
how
how
they're
far,
gonna do
and
it.
how far is that gonna get her in Potomac? With nannies, daycares, house no, like no,
It
okay.
will be interesting to see how, if she gets on next year, how things have shifted without that money. I do think that
Here's my
Gordon still had money. He used to own a lot of McDonald's.
here's my thing. I want to
Mhm.
know if when Jacqueline gets her voice, if she's gonna spray her and say what she really needs to say. Because um right now the only person that's spraying her is Tita. And it
Every day.
feels it feels unfair that Tita has to fight her sister battle. I want to see her
Mhm.
sister stand up and be a grown woman and fight her own battles. Like it wouldn't be me. Okay, first of all, you're not gonna bring. I get that she's thankful that Mia brought home this show and she's trying to be a good friend. But how
Mhm.
far do you let a friend take you or throw you down a well before you realize this ain't your friend? Like
Ask Robin with
how
Giselle.
much would I have to screw you before you say, "Oh, this person ain't here for me"? Like no.
She has it now. She's hanging out with Candace now in real time.
I hope she
Jacqueline,
is.
Jacqueline and Candace have become like this.
She said her and Karen is cool too. I saw an interview she did. She said her and Karen is the closest though.
Who did she interview with?
Um, Forgot the lady name. She was on Instagram.
Oh, it was an Instagram interview. Because
Yeah,
I've definitely thrown my hat in that ring too. I would love to get in there.
yeah. Well, she been giving out them interviews here lately, so you might want to go ahead and hit her up in her DMs.
Okay.
I'm
I'll
telling you.
definitely appreciate that. Anything
But
final, in my opinion?
here's my thing. What I want is I want Giselle and Robin off my TV screen too. Like I don't know what cars they got on Andy or whatever, but
Mhm.
they've not given anything. Robin got engaged 2 years ago. Ain't nothing happened. Okay, she got the marriage license. It expires in February, so she ain't gonna get married before February because she ain't even start planning it. So, yeah, I need him off my TV screen. Giselle keep bringing the fake pastor up there, and he don't give nothing either.
Let's say that Giselle stays on the show for another couple years and her kids are out of the house. What would her story be then?
It won't be nothing. It'll be up being up Robin behind. She never gives anything. Notice
I say,
everybody else shows their life, like the ins, the outs, even the bad stuff. They show it all, but she
mhm.
has to give nothing. She's not giving anything. And when we did get something out of her, when Monique did bring all that stuff out, they cut it all out. Notice that their
I
reunion,
I
at
say
their
keep
reunion,
Giselle and demote Robin, and that
I
would
say get
Giselle would
rid of
have to
both.
stand. Giselle would have to stand on her own.
I don't think that's what I'm saying. I don't think she's gonna stand on her own then because they keep
Then we get
rewarding
to
her.
watch her fall.
They keep rewarding her. Remember when she had that show with Portia and them? They was doing that
Mhm.
late night show. Why is she getting rewarded and she's not giving anything on the show she's on? But she's
Andy
still getting
loves her.
rewarded.
Andy loves her. That's the problem.
Exactly. But what does she have on him?
I don't know. Maybe she used a flashlight on his coochie. Okay, in my opinion, thank you so much. I will
Have a
see
good
you next
night.
week. All right, bye. What's up, Miss Bernice?
Hey, Limbs, how you doing?
I'm good, and yourself?
I like the coat looking like a cat daddy. You go for it. You go for it.
Thank you. Again, it's faux, so Peter don't come
I.
after
It
me.
don't matter. It don't matter.
Oh wait, if next Saturday is Christmas, then we probably won't be. Probably 2 weeks for the next show.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what do you
This
think
was
about the
a
episode, Miss Bernice?
filler.
Mhm.
Um, what got me with this show is when you looked out in that audience and it was like the first 10 rows in the
Mhm.
middle was full. But peripheral, when you look on the side, they was empty.
It was empty.
Empty. So it was 400 seats in that theater, and you only filled up a third of those seats. Something's
So
wrong with that picture.
let's
So
say that
how you make a profit?
I don't believe it. I don't
Because
believe it.
Robin said they made a $14,000 profit. And I'm saying, like, damn, I know I got a high school diploma, I got a social degree, I did my math. I'm like, you didn't make a profit when you didn't sell out the house.
And that she's alleging that for her to make a $14,000 profit, that would mean that they also got their money back. That's why the total
Exactly.
would actually be 24,000 that they said that they made.
No, you made a loss. You made a loss because
You made a
if you didn't,
mistake.
yeah, if you didn't sell out the house,
Uh-huh.
okay, and your concessions would have depended on you selling out the house. People wasn't buying that stuff when they were selling out there. If you didn't sell out the house, so I know them concessions you was paying ten to $20. Okay, and the tickets.
Concessions.
Some
I didn't see nobody with a drink.
um hmm, exactly. I didn't see nobody eating no popcorn.
Mm-mm.
And when they were selling at that table, I didn't see a whole lot of people with, t-shirts and stuff like that, with reasonably shady on it. So how you make a profit of $14,000?
The name isn't bad though. Reasonably Shady is actually a pretty good
It
name.
fits them. It fits them. But what got me was when Friar Tuck and Sheriff of Nottingham was talking to Sleeping Beauty, questioning her on, well, did she pay for your car? She never said she paid for her car. She said if I'm riding in a Benz, my girl is riding in a Benz because when I come up, she come up. That what Mia was saying. If I'm doing good, she doing good. So if you're gonna be with me, I'm a boss. You gotta be a boss. That don't mean that I'm paying for everything. You gotta be in the mindset. I'm making money. You gotta make your own money. That's what I got from it.
What's up, Brian? Um, I don't believe anything that they say. They were on the Sherry Shepherd show the other day. I don't know if you saw my video
I
on it.
saw it. I saw it.
Basically, when pressed on anything about colorism or bullying, they said it didn't exist.
Yeah, they
And
gave a
moved on.
politician answer. They said a whole lot of bull that didn't relate to the question and didn't answer the question and then moved on. But did you see how shocked Robin looked when that lady asked him, like, when y'all getting married? And she was like a deer caught in the headlights, like,
But you ask her when her and Giselle are getting married, and it's
hmm,
titillating.
hmm.
Okay,
Oh,
anything that
please
goes
don't
out
put
Miss
that in my
Bernice?
head. Now, other
Any-
than that, it's a filler. I'll be glad when the season's over. If it wasn't for the fact I can call in and talk about it with you and some other people, I
I'm
ain't
not ready for the
no.
season to be over.
I
I'm
am
trying
waiting
to.
for the season to be over.
I hope that because Wendy said that her and Robin's truce didn't last, so that's what I'm looking forward to see exactly what happened there.
Because Robin is a come on, did you really expect it to?
I
Wendy is
mean,
real and Robin is not. Because for the simple fact, when Wendy apologized to her, she looked at her like, well, what you waiting for something? She said, yeah, you should apologize because why this has kept Robin, you insinuated yourself into an argument that wasn't about you.
mm-hmm,
And then when
definitely.
she turned on you and checked you, you all of a sudden you got offended.
A whole mess. Well, thank you so
Really.
much, Miss Bernice. I
No
will see
problem, kiddo.
you next week. Oh, not next week. For the next show. It might be 2 weeks because they
Yeah.
said Christmas.
Yeah,
So
because my birthday is on the 27th, so
oh, well, happy early birthday.
thank you, sir. Thank you.
You're gonna tell us which birthday this is?
It'll be 57.
Oh wow. I didn't expect you to actually tell us.
Why I gotta lie, Craig? Why I gotta lie?
You're right. You're not Mia. Thank you so much, Miss
Hello.
Bernice. Happy early birthday. Y'all
Okay.
put in the chat. Happy early birthday to Miss Bernice. Show her some
Okay,
love.
kiddo. You
Bye.
have a good one. Bye
You
bye.
too. What's up, Q? You're muted.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you now. What's up?
So, a couple things. I thought this was a decent episode. It was funny. Karen is activated, so that's what everybody was waiting for. She's now activated. I actually don't see a problem with if Mia bought her friend a car or whatever, because I mean, if you got rich friends, well, used to be rich friends, that's what they should do for your best friend, right? I mean, she's done everything else to her. She's put her fingers in her tongue in her, and all that kind of stuff. So I thought the car is the least she could do for her. So that was nice of Mia to buy her a car, buy her a Porsche. That was really nice of her. I also I also don't get why we keep talking about this marriage, because and the reason why Juan doesn't care about the infidelity is because they're roommates, they're homeboys, so they're not getting married. So you can't cheat on somebody that's that's your homeboy. And then I think as far as the event, I think the announcer actually got it wrong. It should be Giselle Dixon, because the man has the woman takes the man's last name. So what else?
I'm not doing this with you today.
Sharice. What's Sharice's point of being on the show? What's Sharice's point other than bad fashions, bad hair, and always looking bloated and sleep? What's Sharice's point on being on the show? Like I don't understand it. I don't understand her point of being on the show. Yeah.
I really don't know. I see Robin and Giselle are really making a concerted effort to pull her back in, but she would need to have some outside storylines, not just them including her into like mess and drama. She probably needs to show us or want to show where she lives now. I heard she lives in like a townhouse in Baltimore.
I could see that. Probably somewhere on North Avenue or something like that, which is the hood. Sharice always just looks horrible. Like I know we talk about Giselle's fashion, but Sharice just looks horrible. She just looks like, and I hope nothing's wrong with her. Like I hope nothing's wrong with her, because then I would feel bad for talking about it. But she looked like that blanket she had on today at the event. She just looks horrible.
And then somebody said getting a colonic is her storyline. Y'all are horrible.
She needs to get it together because she is huge. Yeah, that's what I got. That's all I got. It was a cool episode. I'm looking forward to when Karen and her go at it. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to next week's episode because, as much as I got a love-hate relationship for Candace, she does know how to read. That's it.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Q. I'm sure I'll be canceled by next week.
No, I didn't say anything inappropriate.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. I will see you on the next one, Q.
All right. Bye.
Bye. What's up, Megan? You're on mute.
Oh, hi. I literally just came back in my room because I was like, let me just go to the bathroom real quick. And I heard you. And I was like, I don't know how many Megans are in the chat. So I'm here. Sorry.
Well, welcome to, I think this is your first time calling in, right?
Yes, my very, very first time. However, I've watched a lot of your lives before, just never called in. And I watch a lot of Nikki Starr, and you're always also like in her chat. So
I troll her all the time. Yeah.
It's so funny. It's so funny to me, but because like I feel like she makes it seem like, oh, make it make sense. Don't say that. I'm like, Nikki, you are shady too. Stop it. So
yeah, she is pretty shady.
But I love her. I love you. Okay. So gosh, yes. This episode, I would give like a 5.5. It wasn't terrible. but it was
That's fair.
pretty like middle of the road for me. Um I I feel like I struggle. I say this out loud and then I regret it every episode. I do kind of feel bad for Robin when it comes to her and Juan. It's not like feeling bad, it's more like pity. Like I pity her because to sit in front of somebody, you're going over a prenup and you want to put an infidelity clause. She didn't want to say it, but it's like, Juan, you've cheated on her before. And for him to say, well, I don't know what you would do. I'm like, excuse me, what? Like, excuse me?
Or what she's doing with Giselle.
Right. Period. Probably. But for him to like really sit in her face and be like, well, I don't know what you would do. It's just like, if it's anything that men will have, it's the audacity for me. And I'm like, wow, like Robin, look how dumb you look. Like, look how stupid you look in this moment right now, talking about a prenup or some kind of for this fake marriage y'all have. And you're seriously trying to put something down in paper and he's making it seem like you're the one who would cheat on him. I think it's ridiculous. It's beyond ridiculous. It's like, it's a clown show. It really is like a clown, like it's a circus. Like Giselle is the ringleader, Robin is a clown. Like it's just ridiculous to me. So, but yes, and with Mia, all I have to say is I feel like we are watching a pathological liar on TV. I feel like we really are. I feel like since we have seen her, since we've been introduced to her, she has lied more times than told the truth. Like everything has been either a flat out lie or an embellishment of a lie. So to me, this whole Porsche thing and the whole like the whole thing with Jacqueline, I'm just like, I don't believe a word she's saying. I don't believe any of it. I really don't. Maybe the only thing I believe is that they have fondled each other. I believe that. I don't believe that she spontaneously wanted to be a gynecologist. Like, okay, Dr. Jackie, like, please, go on with that. That she literally thought up that lie on the spot. I didn't believe that as well. But she literally, like, it's like you can see it happening in her eyes. Like, I don't know what to say. I'm just going to say anything. And it's just like, we have to have some crumb of truth to like root for you in some way. I'm not rooting for her. It's not me. But I know that there are some people out there who want to root for her. And it's like, you have to have one thing going for you. And she doesn't. Like, she lies. I feel like I want to kind of maybe redeem a little bit what the first caller was saying about like the sex thing, pro sex.
Okay.
I think, well, I don't want to speak for them, but I feel like the way I was kind of taking it was like, I think that Mia is pro sex in an exploitive way that is attention seeking. So she will, yes, it's like you and G are swingers. There's nothing wrong with that. Fine, do what you do. But I feel like she puts 20 on 10.
Okay, really quick. Would you want to be on the beach in Miami when G was thrusting himself on Mia?
Make it make sense. Look in the mirror and ask yourself that question, please. Look in the mirror and ask yourself that question.
You said it was okay. She said they had sex on the beach while he was married.
No, but I feel like that's a good example, right? Because she was talking about cheating, though. Like, she was talking about sex on the beach. Sure, okay, do what you do, whatever. But it was the way that she exploits it. It's like, I'm going to brag about being the side piece on the beach while he was married. Like, to me, yes, be pro sex, be sex positive, whatever. But it's like to put these little like salacious little things in there for people. What Mia wants is a captive audience. That's all Mia wants. She wants people to just sit there and be like, oh yeah, you were a stripper. Oh yeah, you had surgery on your vagina. Oh yeah, like that's all she wants. She just wants people to listen to what's coming out of her mouth. And she doesn't care whether it's true or not. So that's how I kind of took it. Like, yes, she is sex positive, sure, whatever, but it's in a way to grab attention. And I feel like that can be like, I feel like that could be
Counterproductive to what
exactly for
sex
people who
positivity is supposed to be about.
period for people who actually are sex positive and like are very like positive about things like that. It could just seem like you know how like people have that perception of gay people, like all gay people have to offer is sex, like, oh, like that's all they do, like all these, like these very, like they're other, like you other them in a way. And I feel like that's kind of what she does by making it this, like, why are you making it this? Why is this girl your friend? Why they're asking her a question, have you ever slept with G? And she's saying, well, ask Mia. Like, why are we doing this? Like, what is the circus? Like, what is this? If we're in the circus, Mia needs to be in the dunk tank. Like, it's just,
You're asking what is it?
anywho. So yes, that's all I have to say. It was a filler episode. It wasn't bad, but I'm ready for next week with Chris Samuels in a wig. So and if you don't know who that is, just think about it. Think about it, guys.
Who's wig? I don't know.
Chris Samuels in a
Giselle?
wig, Monique Samuels' husband, Chris Samuels in
Okay. All right, Megan. It was. Don't be a stranger. People are loving you in the chat. They like your voice and the
thank you
things you were
guys.
saying.
I
So,
love your show. Keep doing you. Happy holidays, everybody.
happy holidays. See you for the next one. What's up, Norris? You're next.
Hey,
Norris.
hey, Mims.
What's up?
Sharice, her thyroids must be bad. That's why she's so bloated up. I was gonna say Ashley was a non-factor in this episode, and we get to see. The good thing is we get to see her hard-faced friend the next episode. Deborah, Miss Deborah. I was wondering when she was gonna come back. And then Karen, she's more reasonably shady than Robin and Giselle. She'll be better at it than them because she can read better than them. And of course, I like her a lot better. So, like you said, she's very good and activated. And then Candace, I love Candace's video with Trina. To me, that was my favorite moment of the episode with Candace and Trina.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's nice, Norris. That's a
And
nice comment, Norris.
Wendy, she needs to drink more water and eat more healthier. So she needs to live a more healthier lifestyle, and don't let these broads get her to a point where she forgets about her health and about her career. Where
She's too old not to drink water. Well, she said that so proudly. Oh, I don't drink water. I was like, what?
She need to.
Everybody needs to drink water. Like, that's crazy.
If she don't, she gonna be parched. And plus, them kidneys ain't gonna be no better. So that's why I said she definitely need to drink water. And then Mia to me, she need to watch her back for Giselle, because I think this is the beginning of Giselle coming for her. You know what I'm saying? She definitely gonna come for her and get her tea, expose her tea. So
I mean, in fairness, Mia is exposing it herself.
Yeah, but Giselle gonna put her own twist on it and try to get people to turn against her, though. You know how Giselle gets people, when she after somebody and she wanna really put her spin on things, she know how to get people to turn on that person.
Yeah, I don't know why Giselle has that much power, but you're right.
I know, and the thing is, that podcast that her and Robin got is a mess. It's a mess just like them.
You listen to it?
I'm talking about the show. I mean, not the podcast, but that show. That show that they did. It was a miss.
Oh, okay. The Reasonably Shady Live.
Yeah, it was a miss just like them. So that podcast must not be nothing because it didn't translate to the stage. They couldn't even fill up all the seats. So obviously, and Giselle, she might be the star of the show, But Robin was the star of that interview with Sherry Shepherd because Giselle did not have a whole lot to say. It was like the Robin interview. Giselle was just there. And the thing we all know, Giselle is the antagonist of the show. You know, she's the villain who don't give no reads, no looks, no styles, no style, no fashion. She just gives her plain Jane looking self, who ready to, you know, step on who she needs to step on to keep her job and hide her business and her
To
team.
keep that check. I'm with you. Y'all, we have almost 500 people in here. Let's try to get to at least 350 likes. I would appreciate it. It's a free way to support the channel.
I like the video.
I appreciate that, Norris. I know you support.
Yeah.
Anything to close out, Norris?
I was gonna say you look as fly as always with the jacket. You should be in a movie or on a TV show, strutting that jacket off.
I'll settle for an interview with Aunt Bertha right here on YouTube.
Yeah. But like I said, you know, Mia, she's a loose cooch who need to keep her business to herself because she's telling too much of her business. For real. And Giselle will use it against her. That's what I was trying to say earlier. She will use it against her. So in
all fairness, I'm not a big Giselle fan, but if Giselle hadn't done that and produced the show, it would have been a complete filler. Giselle making those TV moments was the only thing that was even remotely interesting about this episode.
Yeah, and Jacqueline, I'm glad that we know that Jacqueline saw Mia for who she is. But yeah, she need to watch her back. She need to watch out for, you know, Giselle and some of these other women because they're not going to be her friend either. They're going to stab her in the back as well. Just like Giselle, I think, is using her against Mia.
I'm with you. Well, all right, Norris, as always, thank you so much for coming up. You know,
yeah, thanks for taking my call. I appreciate it.
No, you're always welcome, Norris.
Yeah,
somebody said not a loose cooch. Bye, Norris.
Yeah, have a good holiday.
You too.
Thank you.
What's up, Fatima? You're up.
Hi, everybody.
Is this your first time calling in?
I've called in once before, but that was a while back, and I kind of want to go back to that. But I also wanted to say that that lovable Lisa moment, tears. So you are so kind. Your community is so great, and I'm happy to see, you know, the way you support. But what I want to talk about is, well, first of all, Ashley's friend Deborah. Boy, they are dragging her all over them Twitter streets. I know she's not gonna want to return next season because she's already being dragged and she ain't said 3 words to anybody. They got like stills of her picture. Like, Chris want this? What? I was just like, man, she's just gonna look just terrible. So I can't wait until that pops up.
Bad,
well, I guess next week there's not gonna be a show, but the week after that. But
it's really bad when you choose to make that your storyline, right? We met her just being one of the moms that hangs out with Ashley. She could have talked about her businesses or, you know, what she does as a mom, but she jumped from that to Chris was inappropriate and flirting with me, and I want to talk to his wife about it. So she, you know, set herself up for failure.
She did that. And like Candace and her comebacks and stuff talking about Sesame Street character, I was like, oh Lord, we gotta wait 2 weeks for this episode. Okay.
Which character do you think it is? Snuffleupagus? Who do you think she's calling her?
She could be any one of those characters, because I kind of noticed that her and Mia kind of favor each other, and Mia could also be one of those characters from Sesame Street as well.
I bet you she was meaning Snuffleupagus. Or maybe Big Bird. Maybe Big Bird.
Yeah, it could be anyone. But anyway, I know that I reached out to you about Peter's ex-girlfriend and like how you should do a deep dive on who she is and when she like actually was dating Peter, because when they showed that flashback of how Mia like knew him and stuff, and then they put that year, he was still married to Cynthia then. And then to come out and say, yeah, it was with Peter's girlfriend, I was like, man, just if it's not true, she shouldn't have put that out there. But if it is true, I mean, I need some more information about this. Like, what is going on?
You want the visual?
No, I don't need the visual, but I just would like to know when did this happen? How did this happen? Why would you put it on a TV show? You know what I'm saying? And it's like the way she even does, like Jacqueline, just be putting all her business out on the streets. Like, that is not a good friend. And I feel like if Jacqueline probably wasn't here for this season, like Mia, she would not be able to like have like any real storyline or anything like interesting about her. I'm over Mia. I just don't really like the way she comes on our screens and just sits and plays in our face and lies, just be telling untruths and stuff. And talking about G ain't got no money. Like, whose money you got then? Like, whose business is that? I don't know. I just feel like everything is like a lie, and I don't know. But
I think G definitely still. I think G. I think maybe sold his franchises, because when you own a McDonald's franchise, it's like Chick-fil-A. They never go out of business. They're always going to be around. So if he doesn't own those anymore, he probably has considerable savings and wealth.
Right, and like some type of wealth, and especially to like let her lead and be the CEO. I mean, her whole, I don't know. So there's something real fake about her, and especially too when you look back at that. Huh?
She's not the CEO. She's not the
No,
CEO.
I mean, and I will say this, like back when I was like in my like early 20s and stuff, I did work at a strip club as a server, and there are strip clubs that don't have pools and people wear gowns and stuff. But the thing is, you're still a stripper. You still take off your dress. Yeah, you wear a gown, but you're still doing what everybody else is doing at the strip club, stripping if you're, you know what I'm saying, an entertainer or whatever it is. But I digress, because sex work is real work. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't going to go there. But I mean, just be real. Quit playing with us, Mia. But that's all.
I'm a virgin. Just
well, this might be too much for you. Save yourself for the right one. But anyway, you have a great community. I wanted to say that, Mims. You've been like in my top like favorite YouTuber. So it's always great. Great commenting and supporting your channel.
I appreciate that. I really, really do. Thank you so much. And don't be a stranger.
Yeah, I'll come back again.
Keep sending me the mess in my DMs. I remember you sending me.
All right. Well, I follow you now on Instagram, but if you want the tea, you need to be on Twitter. Twitter is where it's at. I really don't do social media much, but Twitter, that's where you get all the dirt. There was even a picture that was posted on Twitter with Juan and Gabrielle Union from back in the days before I guess he was married to Robin. It's just people come up with all of the tea and all of the dirt. So that's where you're gonna find all your.
I'm not joining.
Twitter's a hot mess. Even with Elon Musk running it, it's even worse. But it's a mess.
All right. Thank you so much, Fatima.
Yeah, bye, everybody.
Now Face, what is going on? Face then came back, y'all.
Just got from my daughter. She is definitely pissed.
About what?
I told her how I got the laptop, and she said, "Mom, why? How did he get your address?" I said, I gave it to Mills. He said, "Why did you do that?" I said, "We've been logging for a long time. I don't care. What it may have been somebody else." She is definitely pissed.
Well, I mean, it is safety first.
Yeah.
I definitely understand that. Tell her that I'm not a dom or anything like that.
I'm gonna make you talk to her. I'm gonna put you so you talk to her.
No, don't have her cursing me out. Don't have your daughter cursing me out, Lisa.
Because she said, "Mom, you just don't get it." I said, I was telling her it didn't go down like you think. She said, "I don't care how it went down." She said, "I'm happy that somebody did that for you, but that didn't come to your physical address."
Well, I mean, think about this. You have to give delivery drivers your address, right?
Huh?
You have to give delivery drivers your address, right?
Yeah.
I mean, people do get our addresses every now and then, but don't worry, your address is not going any further than me. I
Yeah.
promise.
Well,
Tell
I
your
know.
daughter.
I was called to tell. She said, "I'm happy they gave it to you, but I wish you just wish they would send it to a post office box." So she just told me next time make sure they go to a post office box.
Oh,
And
well, I
that's
mean
what
that
they
is
say.
definitely fair.
Yeah.
That's
So
fair, but don't have your daughter cursing me out, Lisa. Then I'm
Well,
gonna
yeah,
stick the more
she's
on you.
definitely my daughter's definitely mad at me because I gave the address out, and she's real. She's not mad at you because it came back up on me, and she said,
Well,
"Mommy, that's not safe." She said, "I don't
that's
care
okay,
how long
Lisa.
y'all been vlogging. I don't
I'm
care."
I'm very protective of my mother too, so I definitely understand
Yeah,
what
she's
she said.
yeah, she's my daughter and my family are very protective of me because they know I
Right,
got a soft heart,
and you're
and
the
I really
face.
do. I really do. And I be trying to do stuff for people, and sometimes I get wrong at the end,
Hmm.
So and I have learned my lesson, but not calling and told her that tonight, and she was like, "No, mom, no." She is really pissed at me.
She
It's
she
not
will
so
she will
much
be
as
all right.
you. It's so pissed at me because it's like my physical address, and this is where I really live.
She will be all right, Lisa. I promise. Don't sick your daughter on me though. Do not sick your
I'm not
daughter on me.
feeling, but now I just heard all the comments and stuff. Now I mean, it's I'm like homegirl Deborah, child. Please, I told you, I've been told you to go both. Homegirl look like she got a penis. Okay, and I don't think Chris checking for that. 9 8, and I did somebody in the blog just reminded me that that they coming out to Eddie too. They said Eddie was kind of was over there smiling in the girl face too. And I remember that. She did say it did say in the they sneak peek
Mhm.
preview, they said Eddie too. So sometimes y'all out here trying to destroy folks' marriages. Y'all need to stop that. Y'all need to go find y'all. So that's because y'all having sex with other people and y'all husband, boyfriend, whoever it is, watching it and everything. That don't mean everybody like y'all. I'm like Candace, everybody ain't out there, every man ain't out there sucking on penises.
Okay. And on that note, Lisa, thank you so much for coming up. I really appreciate it.
I love you,
Enjoy your
darling.
laptop.
I'm finna.
Tell your
I know
daughter.
I did come back in to say that and just tell you how much I love you and whoever bought it for me. Thank you, but my daughter's mad.
Okay. Bye,
She's real.
Lisa.
She's real mad at me
Goodbye.
about that. But she said them it was just like, and I was excited because I'm like, what? And I called my mentor and I told my mentor about. She said, "Lisa, that's beautiful." And and my mentor more excited than my daughter. When I told my daughter about it, she was like, no, 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 no. You can't have that. So I
Mm,
understand.
she'll be okay. And she's right for trying to protect you. But bye, Lisa.
You
I'll
I
see you
love you,
next time.
darling. Mwah.
Love you too. Bye, Lisa. Okay, guys, so that was the episode. I'm not going to keep you. Make sure that you hit the like button. I told you we had a big surprise. It's Christmas. Lisa is a very deserving person. I appreciate her. And I will see you all for the next episode. I'll close out with my intro.
Make it make sense. Could somebody please make it make sense?
Big moves. Surfer. Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you say. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things of your dream. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you say. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things of your dream.